Microsoft released Windows 11 on October 5th. It's supposed to be faster, better looking and offers new features we wanted to try out. Unfortunately, none of the old PCs or laptops that are 4 to 5 years old were compatible, but don't worry. There is a way to get around and enable you to install Windows 11 on machines all the way down to the 7-year-old Surface Pro, the original Surface Pro from Microsoft. If you need to update your system, the first thing you are going to need is a USB drive that has at least 8 GB. This is the amount of space needed to download the Windows files from Microsoft's website. You will also need to visit Windows 11 website and download their media creation tool. This will create a custom version of the operating system that's based on the machine that you're upgrading to make for a better experience. The other thing that you are also going to need to make sure that you sign into your Windows account. Without doing that, you will not be able to register the key on the Windows website so that you can seamlessly go from 10 to 11. Now keep in mind that there is no way to upgrade to a newer version of the operating system. So if you are using Windows 10 Home, you will switch to Windows 11 Home. The flaw here is that this does not work for anyone who uses Windows 7 or Windows 8. So, the first thing you need to do is plug your USB drive into your laptop, and then download the media creation tool. This will make a key that has an installation location of the files onto your USB drive. This will take time depending on your machine specs. Let's get started. It looks like the USB is prepared, and now let's show what happens when you try to run Windows 11 Update without some of the fixes that are to be shown here. Hit the Finish button to get out of this screen here. Now hit the File Explorer icon, and let's go ahead to view the drive that we just created. In this case it is called eDUSB, and inside you will see all the files for your Windows 11 installation and update. Now hit the Setup button and to see exactly what happens with a raw install. So now it is asking to install Windows 11. Okay, fine, we are going to go ahead and do that. Let us hit Next. So it is going to proceed with checking for updates on your operating system. This is to make sure that the installation you have is completely up to date, in accordance with your system specifications. The updates should be done downloading, and the installation process should restart. Once it starts, we'll see what happens. So, as you can see, it errored out on the exact same error that the compatibility tool found. The processor itself is not compatible. Normally you get a combination of the CPU and the TPM chip being missing or not available. In this instance, the system was unable to continue with the installation, as it found that the processor was not compatible with Windows 11. This is one of the requirements for proceeding. So, since we can't move forward, we're going to close the screen. And we'll show you how to do this installation, so it works. We are going to open that same drive up, and we already got it on the screen here. Go to the Sources folder, which is right in the middle here. Open it up and look for a file that is called Appraiser Res. It is this file right here. Copy this file. Also go down to that one down here as you can see and rename this version as My Backup Copy. So, remove the copy part to put .back on the back so that we have an original copy of the file in case anything goes wrong. Now go back to the original copy, which is somewhere up here, to make some changes to the actual file itself. Now right-click on it. You want to select Open with to choose Notepad. You will see some code at the top there that you do not want to touch. All you are going to do is to remove any line that has to do with TPM. So, the easiest way to do that is just to use the Find tool and type in TPM, then start looking for those instances and start those code lines by deleting them like that. After completing this process, we have a version of the file that is ready to go in the folder. All we have to do is just hit the Setup button again, and it should sail through the setup with no problem this time around. There we are this time when it was checking for PC compatibility requirements, it went all the way through. Last time it stopped us, claiming the CPU was not compatible. This time, it went all the way through to the license terms, which means that we are on our way. Now, accept the license terms, and the next step after this is you can choose how to install your update. So there are a couple of options here. The first option, as you can see on the screen, is to keep personal files and apps, and this will keep your Windows operating system apps intact and your settings so that when you log on that Windows experience should be more or less the same as the other one in terms of the settings that you've chosen. The second option will keep personal files only and do just that. Remove all the applications from your application install screen. It will start from a completely new. That's not a bad way to go and probably would be the most economical in terms of time, because you don't have to remember the password on how you log into your Windows operating system or your Windows account. Finally, the last option is nothing will be saved. You start from scratch if you have nothing to lose on the machine. This option is recommended because it is the cleanest possible way to install your entire operating system and get back as much performance as possible. Let us now go with the third option. As you can see, we have gone through the installation options. We are now at the Ready to Install sign. Okay, now let us hit the Install button and see what happens. Now keep in mind this might take a little while. As you can see now, we have got a Windows laptop. This laptop, which came with Windows 10, is now upgraded to Windows 11. Here we are now at the Start screen, which a lot of people know about when they get a brand new laptop. So now we have Windows 11 on the machine that Microsoft rejected. This machine is now running Windows 11. Thanks for watching.